What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Now today I am here with the all-new 2025 Toyota Crown Signia. This one is the base model. This is the XLE trim. I've been waiting for this one for a while. I've done extensive coverage of the Toyota Crown sedan. This car is based entirely off that car, and now it is finally arriving at dealers. I'm also super excited for this video because it is the first one that I filmed on the all-new iPhone 16 Pro. So let me know down in the comments if you notice any improvements in picture quality or if I just completely wasted my money. But before we get into it, big thank you to Paul Miller Toyota of West Caldwell for letting me come out today to show you guys the all-new Crown Signia. So as always, we're going to start this review under the hood. What we have here is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with electric motors. This is a hybrid powertrain, puts out 240 horsepower, 178 pound-feet of torque, and that is paired with an eCVT transmission with all-wheel drive. 0 to 60 takes approximately 7 seconds. Fuel economy ratings are combined 38 miles per gallon, that's 39 in the city, 37 on the highway, and the capacity of the fuel tank is 14.5 gallons. So even with this being based off of the Toyota Crown sedan, the exterior styling kind of goes in its own direction, but what it does share with the sedan is that it's a very premium design. All the black accents are gloss black and not flat black plastic, and some people even describe this as a competitor to the Lexus RX. This is a midsize two-row. It replaces the Toyota Venza that was recently discontinued, and it's certainly a more premium SUV than the RAV4. I'm also a really big fan of this color. It is called Storm Cloud. It's a mix of like a gray and a blue. Very nice color. Taking a look at the front end, you are going to see a lot of similarities to some of the other Toyota models, especially on this front grille area. You can see how between the two turn signal lights there's this small opening up at the very top. That same small opening is on the Prius and also on the Camry. And then this main part of the grille in the middle is actually body colored to the rest of the car. It's not black or chrome. It just gives the front of the car a very clean appearance. You have these smaller hexagon-shaped cutouts in the center part, and then down below at the very bottom, you have another opening. So there's more than enough airflow for the engine. And like I was saying earlier with the gloss black, the lip down at the bottom is all gloss black. There's no flat black. And another way that it differs from the Crown sedan is that we have a split headlight design. Now, a lot of people are kind of torn between what they think of the split headlight designs, but let me know in the comments. Do you like the split lights, or do you like just having one headlight housing? So you have your daytime running light and your LED turn signals in this portion at the very top. It's nice and slim and streamlined. And then dropping down, you have your projector beam LED. They're nice and bright, but also they don't look super out of place. So overall, I think it's a good light design. Turning to the side, you'll find blacked out power folding mirrors with LED turn signal indicators. The wheel arches and the black trim along the bottom have more of that nice gloss black finish. The window trim is chrome along the bottom, and then the rest of it is gloss black. It also has these really high-end looking flat silver roof rails up top, and the two side reflectors are also matching in the front and the rear. In the front, you have the amber colored one along the wheel arch, and then you have your red one in the rear also along the wheel arch. And the overall silhouette on the side, in comparison to the outgoing Toyota Venza, the Venza sat a lot more upright in height and also had shorter length. Taking a look at the wheel and tire setup, this is a 19-inch two-tone wheel, machined aluminum alloy with gloss black inserts. It's a fairly simple wheel design, but I think it works well for the vehicle. I think it's appropriate for the car. The tires this is riding on are Bridgestone Ecopia All Season, and the size is 225/55. Turning to the rear, they kept things nice and clean in the rear as well. Up at the very top, you have a black deck-lid spoiler. It's got a massive third brake light, very hard to miss. It's got one light bar that extends all the way across the back. Full LED, that's LED brake lights, turn signals, and backup lights. You can see right here, the reverse lights are located down in the bumper. Something I'm not really a fan of because I think it can present a safety hazard where someone behind you, especially in a higher up vehicle, maybe, may or may not be able to see that you turn your lights on. But I do realize probably 95% of people don't care, so what do I know? But aside from that, the lights, very nice looking. You have Toyota Crown spelled out along the back, and You have your badges for your hybrid electric vehicle, your all-wheel drive, and your XLE. Dropping down, again, more gloss black on the bumper, and you also get 2 integrated reflectors down there as well. This XLE base model does have a hands-free power liftgate, so that is definitely nice to have. So Paul Miller Toyota does have a few additional accessories installed in the cargo area here. First at the top, you have your cargo cover. You see we have the all-weather floor mats that go in the interior, but there's also an all-weather cargo liner for the cargo area as well. You see here off to the left, we also have a first aid kit. Now, when you lift up the floor, space under there is limited because it is a hybrid, so you have your hybrid battery located down there. But you have a very small amount of storage, and then towards the back, you can see there's some tools there and a tire inflator as well. But there doesn't appear to be an actual included spare tire. On each side of the cargo area, you do have a lever that you can pull to manually fold down the seats. There is no electronic assistance, also no charge port of any kind in the rear. But before you fold down the seats, you have a total of 31.9 cubic feet of cargo space, and after dropping the seats, you now have a total of 79.5 cubic feet of cargo space. And a quick shout out to this video sponsor, FitCam X. FitCam X is a custom hardwired 4K dash cam that is made for your specific car's interior with no exposed wires showing, and it connects to your phone via the FitCam X app. And they're offering all my viewers 10% off everything on their site using promo code OPTICAL. Link in the description. So now we are inside the all-new 2025 Toyota Crown Signia. Now let's keep in mind there are only 2 trim levels. You have the XLE, which we are in, and then the fully loaded Limited. So this is technically the base model. And I have to say, for a base model, it comes rather equipped. Now it doesn't necessarily have a price tag of a base model, but it is still the cheapest Crown Signia you can get. And if you're familiar at all with the Toyota Crown sedan, the interior of this is identical. It is the exact same interior. So let's go through this interior and see what we got. So over here on the dash, it's very soft. Also down here, this is leatherette down here. Up here, I'm not sure, but it's still very soft. But up over here though, this is all hard. The part going around the gauge cluster here and this part in the back, but it is nice over here. And just like on the sedan Toyota Crown, we have this black and bronze colorway going on where we have all these bronze colored accents, bronze, copper, whatever you want to call it. Goes around the air vents over here and down on the dash. Taking a look here at the door panel, we have soft touch up here on the upper. We have leatherette on the middle part of the door and on the armrest. Nice white contrast stitching down here. More of that copper trim along the switchgear, as well as up on the door handle. We have 2 memory settings for the driver, and you have a small storage pocket down below. You can put a bigger, I guess, bottle right there, and then you have room for a few other small items. You do get Toyota Crown badging on the door sill. Now let's take a look at the seats. These are leather seats in this XLE base model. Nice perforated surface all the way down to the bottom. More of that bronze color along the piping. It's up on the headrest as well, but lots of nice white contrast stitching on the upper. Power adjustable as well, and the 2 front seats are both heated and ventilated. The steering wheel is also identical to the Toyota Crown sedan. It's the same wheel it's on the Prius and some of the other Toyota models. More of the bronze accent, leather wrapped with contrast stitching on the inside. The buttons on the left side, you have your back button, your phone button. This is to control the left side of the gauge display, your voice command button, and your volume. And on the right side, you have your buttons for your cruise control and your lane keep assist, as well as your mode button and the button for the right side of the gauge cluster. Some people think the steering wheel is odd looking. I really don't see any issue with it. Steering wheel is also heated. Here just above the wheel, we have a 12.3-inch fully digital gauge cluster, and it has 3 different zones, and you can change the settings to show whatever you want in each zone. Over here on the left side, it can show your EV ratio, your navigation, audio, fuel economy, and eco score. On the right side, it can display tire pressure, your all-wheel drive, driving support, drive info, trip computer, and energy monitor. In the center, you have driving support, the map, settings, and messages. So definitely very useful and can show a lot of important things. Now with this being the XLE, this does not come with a head-up display. Here in the center of the interior is another 12.3-inch screen. It's an infotainment touchscreen. It comes standard with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth and USB audio. It also has integrated Amazon Music and Apple Music. It's got Sirius XM radio as well. Very clear resolution on the screen, also very fast and responsive. When you throw it in reverse, backup camera is okay. Not the best resolution, but definitely adequate. There is no 360 camera though, just the backup, but it has trajectory lines and distance markers. Here in this Crown Signia XLE, we have a 6-speaker audio system, so let's take a quick listen. I think for 6 speakers, this actually sounds quite good. If you didn't tell me that this wasn't the top of the line JBL, I may not have thought it wasn't. So for a bass sound system, this is very good. Down here, the AC controls are all physical buttons. You have your heated and ventilated seats, your temperature and fan speed. You have dual zone climate, and there's a nice little display that shows everything right there. As far as connections go, we have 2 USB-C ports and a wireless charger. For storage, we have 2 cup holders, a smaller pocket right here. Going inside the center console, there's a small tray up at the top lined with felt that you can put some items. Here we have some more accessories. Toyota offers chargers as an accessory. USB-C to Lightning, USB-A to Lightning, USB-C, USB-C, and USB-A, USB-C. Try saying that fast 3 times. The whole inside of the center console is lined with felt. That's very nice. And also in here, we have a 12-volt outlet and another USB-C. Inside the glove box is pretty small, not gonna lie. Another thing with this being the base model, you do not get a moonroof on the XLE. So now I'm in the back seat right behind where I'd have the driver's seat adjusted for myself. I am 6 feet tall and I have maybe 4 inches of legroom to spare, plenty of space. I have space to stretch a little bit. Down below, more bronze accents. We get 2 air vents and 2 USB-C ports. Each seat back gets a pocket. The center armrest has a pull tab. 2 cup holders, nice and soft. And the door panel is all soft touch on the top with your leatherette here and here. Also, I almost forgot to mention heated seats in the rear on a base model. It's pretty good. MSRP of this 2025 Toyota Crown Signia XLE with all-wheel drive with all its options is $45,646. Big thank you to Paul Miller Toyota of West Caldwell for letting me come out today to show you guys the all-new Crown Signia. They're located on Bloomfield Avenue in West Caldwell, New Jersey, so stop by if you're in North Jersey or the New York City metro area. And when you get there, make sure you ask for Kelly. Let me know your thoughts on the new Crown Signia down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please share with a friend and subscribe. It'll really help the channel grow. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Let me know down in the comments what other vehicles you want to see on the channel next. And be sure to follow @OpticalAutomotive on TikTok and Instagram, and check out the page on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.